Ooh, the chickens have finally come home to roost on this guy, James Corden. And ironically, it was over an omelet. It was returning the omelet. Apparently there was egg in an egg white omelet. I don't even know how you would even notice that. Which put Keith McNally, famed New York City restaurateur, over the edge. And he put James Corden on full blast on Instagram. So definitely go to his account and check it out. So what does James Corden do when you have been called out for being something that many people who are even the most casual followers of blind items, or people who just kind of pick up on the nuances of gossip columns, something that we've known all along, that this guy's a real tool. Now, what do you do if you are a celebrity, if you're a big brand and you have been royally called out and there's no walking it back? You know, what he did, this was like a scorched earth post. Well, Keith McNally posted that Corden reached out to him directly and all is good. But the damage is done, isn't it? And for reference, I definitely encourage you to check out the post here. You can just pause to read for a second. He was very, very nasty. And look I don't often 86 a customer, but today he had to 86 Corden. That's so bad. It's so bad. But familiar? We all remember the real Ellen DeGeneres. Back in March of 2020, I remember this, it was right around the time of the pandemic, when comedian Kevin T. Porter had pointed out that Ellen DeGeneres was one of the meanest people alive, and he encouraged people to share their Ellen DeGeneres mean stories. Well, plenty did. And I had pointed out in my podcast, Indestructible PR podcast, I did 2 episodes on this, that Ellen DeGeneres made the wrong move. She tried to ignore it. She just dismissed it. And you cannot dismiss a social media crisis now. And it just bubbled, for years. So this one took a lot longer, but this is what's interesting about the two. Let's go back to James for a moment. So what is the takeaway? On this account, I am always trying to share the things that I'm learning in this rapidly evolving crisis communication landscape on social media. And here's what I think it is. From March 2020 until October of 2022, we had a talk show host who let something drag out, and we had another talk show host who picked up the phone immediately when he was roasted online. Social media and social media influencers are now the great equalizer. He does not want to run afoul with all of the people, the hoi polloi people, who now have power and influence. That's what's changed.